Yeah, so I was just in this bar and I saw this guy wearing a doctor's white lab coat and a stethoscope just sitting there, and I thought, wow, that's weird. Why is he wearing a stethoscope to a bar? That's crazy. And now I see him out here smoking. What the heck kind of doctor is this? I mean, it's not the 1940s. Like, I mean, come on. I think most doctors know not to smoke. Let me just, yeah, here he is. Hey, doctor.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, everything's great. Thank you so much. How are you?
Good. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I was just in the bar here and saw you sitting there with your stethoscope, and I figured, yeah, you must be a healthcare professional.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, doctor, right?
Doctor.
Right on. Yeah, it's kind of interesting that you had your stethoscope on in the bar. Did you come right from a case?
Well, yeah, I came from my office, and, I always like to be prepared, just in case.
Sure.
You never know when someone might fall off a stool.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So what kind of doctor are you?
Brain surgeon.
Brain surgeon?
Yes.
No kidding.
Yep.
No kidding. Wow, it must have been a lot of school. What hospital you work at?
Oh, I don't work at a hospital. I have a private practice.
Private practice?
Yes.
Wow, for a brain surgeon.
Yes.
Didn't realize you had private practices for brain surgeons.
Most don't. But I'm a very good brain surgeon, and most hospitals can't afford me. So.
Oh.
I do contracting work.
Yeah, how about that?
Yeah.
So what do you use the stethoscope for if you're a brain surgeon?
Oh, to check vitals.
You check your own vitals? Don't you have a staff who does that?
Yeah, but sometimes they need a break, and so I do the vitals.
Okay, all right.
They do the height and weight. I do the blood pressure.
Blood pressure. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. So where'd you go to med school?
I went to Yale.
Yale. No kidding. That's impressive.
Yes.
It's a good school.
Yeah, it's the best.
Yeah. That must have been hard to get into, especially the neuro program there.
Yes. It was very hard. I was at the top of my class, so I got selected right away.
Right away? Wow. What year did you match?
Oh, I didn't match.
You didn't match at all?
No.
So how'd you get into a specialty program?
I studied everything, and I was so good. The brain surgery department, they just asked me to come aboard.
They just asked you to come aboard?
Yeah.
Wow, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, no, it doesn't happen often.
No, I guess not. Where'd you do your fellowship then?
At Yale.
At Yale?
Yeah.
Wow, that's even more remarkable that you got to do your fellowship at the same place you went to med school at. It seems to me most of the time people are scattered all over the country. Just, as soon as they match, they go on to residencies all over the country.
Well, like I said, I was at the top of my class, so they actually asked me to stay so I could help the other people in their fellowships.
Help the other people in their fellowships?
Yeah.
Wow, that's really something, man.
Yeah, I was like the leader of the fellows.
The leader of the fellows. That sounds like you're talking about a chief resident.
Yeah. I was the chief resident. I mean, you don't start off as chief resident, but
you wouldn't be a chief resident during a fellowship. You know that, right?
Well, most of the time, no. But they made an exception.
No, residency is one thing, fellowship is another.
Well, usually it is, yes. But in Yale, they did it a little differently. Like you said, it's the best medical school.
No, I'm not buying this, man. I'm not buying this. This is, too many red flags here. I'm not seeing this. There's no way you went to Yale. I don't think you're even a real doctor. Look at you, man. You're smoking. What is this, the 1940s?
Doctors are allowed to smoke.
Doctors are allowed to smoke. You're a healthcare professional, man. No, I'm sorry.
Stethoscope. I'm a doctor.
I'm sorry. I'm a real doctor. I've got friends who are doctors. I've got friends who worked hard, actually went to legitimate medical schools, busted their asses to get through like the residency.
It's hard. It's hard work.
It is hard work, and you didn't put it in. This is stolen valor at its finest. Look at right there. Dr. Davis. Stolen valor. There he is, folks. Stolen valor. He's a fake. He's a fake.